flashlight right here as a pointing item. See this little button right here? It turns on a flashlight, and the other one turns that one on. So it has nothing to do with the gun. This is a flashlight with a magnet on it. We will use it to point at items throughout the room. Look at that. It even has a pocket clip. See the pocket clip? Yes, sir. We're going to use this to point at objects throughout the room. It is not a gun or gun part. It is a pocket flashlight. What's up, Xfinity? Mr. Groves, Xfinity Groves. Nunya. Jelly's back. What happens to this is wood. I left it in the room. First. You're not first. What's up, Grilled? Gilly? LP28014. Welcome back. I think you're back. He say, hi, I'm back. Yep, there he goes. I mean third. He. Yeah. Yep. Welcome back, guys. Glad you guys got the alert. The first one, I guess you didn't get it in. Double tap that screen, guys, before it freezes up. That way, at least we get a couple likes. Doesn't show any on my end. 5 people in here, though, at least. Why am I yawning already? I shouldn't be yawning already. It's only 7:12. Come on, folks. All right, let's see. What should I put up for vote? Aha, here we go. Let's see. How do you spell that? Okay, let's see. I'm doing a what you call it here? A vote. What do you call that? A poll. Here we go, guys. We're going to put a poll in. Let's see. Alrighty. Shrink that down. There we go. Perfect. What is the one shot to the right? That one is a Stevens, an AJ Stevens or something like that. J Stevens single shot 22. It has a hair trigger that's probably less than a pound. For me, it's 611. Okay, so you must be on the south, what you call it, coast. What's up, creator? What's up, gun? Like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you. We'll pin that comment. Thanks, Ethan. If you could have any gun in the world, no laws account, what would you get? I'm not even sure, really. I've had that question asked. I'm not even sure what to do. You've got my like. Thank you. Double tap the screen if you could, guys. Appreciate you. What happens this wood? Oh, yeah, we misplaced it. NG, that is nice. Yes, it's been refinished, I believe. Someone professionally reblued it, refinished it. I'm guessing, because I doubt it would be that nice a condition. All the roads lead to Rome. What's up, LeBron James? It's been a long time since you've been in here. No one from nowhere. What's up? NG, that's nice. Thank you, buddy. Like and subscribe, as he says. Appreciate you, Ethan. Yeah, I'm at one of the most western states. Gotcha. I used to be. I was in California for a while. Thank you for that subscription. I used to be in Cali for 12 years. I'm from Arizona. Moved to Cali from 2012 to 2024 and came back to Arizona. Are they real? Jorge Ortez. Sí, señores. Los armas de todo real. Long time, Francisco. AM2 would be awesome to own. Fun fact, I believe it's the oldest firearm the U.S. military uses. Still uses. I think so, yeah. Francisco says, hello. Firearms have come a long way. Bravo. Yes, they have. Galaxy, welcome. Couple new people in the channel. Really appreciate you showing up. We do more than gun content. We also do hiking stuff, mine exploring, cave exploring. Check out the channel. Thank you, guys. I sub. Thank you, Jackson. Appreciate you. Sounds like you know Spanish. A veces yo puedo, pero no tiene mucha práctica. Pero entre canela, sí. Can I see the bullets? For which? There's a whole bunch right there. What's up, Daniel? There's a whole bunch of bullets right there. Balas. Balas es bullet in español. What about membership? Since I am mod, can I get a membership? Membership I can't give away. Another subscriber can give away memberships, or you could buy your own. Thank you, Brandon, for the super sticker. Can I see one out of the box? Depends what size you want. But yeah, there's a whole bunch out of the box all over right there. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate that. GLHF. No wonder why AR-15 is semi-automatic, not automatic. Some are, but not AR-15s. M4s and N16s are. AR-15s is the civilian version, and it's not. Appreciate you coming by, Daniel Suarez. Vicky! Dude, some car keeps passing by my place. It's giving me the creeps. But it's just somebody looking for something I had the 9 out. Oh, I would too if that was happening. What did Turkey say to the computer? I'm not getting mean. There you go. Okay, yep. You do know Spanish. I'm only starting to learn Dutch. Regular Dutch or Pennsylvania Dutch? What type? So good after restart. There you go. You have an A12. I do not, Gundam. How big is the collection? Mr. Aviation, I have somewhere between 80 and 100 maybe. What did the turkey say to the computer? I don't know. What did he say? I can speak some Spanish. I'm kind of illiterate in Spanish, though. I lived in Honduras, which is a Spanish-speaking country, for a year and 7 months. I also went to Guatemala to learn some of that Spanish. That helped. Being around it a lot helps. What's up? HHJY7Y, he says, shoot. What we shooting? Grab the 50 cal. It ain't got one. He said, Google, Google, Google. Oh, did he? What's up, Everyday Carry? Guys, shout out to Everyday Carry. Check out his channel. Awesome guy. Hippie's back. With those empty brass shotgun shells designed for black powder. Yes, I reload them for black powder for these old shotguns. So from here all the way to the top has to be loaded with black powder or equivalent. And then these 4 right here have to as well. Supposedly that one can be modern. I'm not going to try it though. Welcome back, Gun. Guns and Gaming. Gundam says, how big is a 50 cal compared to your hand? I had a 50 caliber here, but I just don't know where it is. I don't have the gun. I have the ammo for it, just one. It's a real old one. But I don't think I have it out. I think I used to have it up here on top of my safe, or in the safe. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't think I have it out. I would show you, but honestly, it's close to the size of a Sharpie pen. Netherlands Dutch, so I guess regular. You have your guns upside down. Ty Morgan, because if I put them right side up, they want to fall off the rack. John Klosterman, welcome to the channel. And Ty Morgan, you guys are both new. Guys, shout out to them all. A lot of new people in the chat. Shelby, welcome back. Well, you're new, I think. Yo, your gun collection is not very nice. Thank you. What's the green one? Green one. I don't really have a green one, sort of. That's an FN57 on the end. That one is a Canik TTI Combat, and that one is an M18, and that one is an FMK, if you're talking about that greenish color. If you're talking about that one, that's an AR-15. Did you like the joke? It was pretty good. Hit the like button, everyone. Thank you, Everyday Carry. We just started up our second live. 8 minutes in, we still only have 14 people, EDC. Freedom, welcome back. Tap the screen twice to smash the like button. Lyndon, we don't talk that stuff here. You get banished for that. And the musket put gun balls taste candy like... there you go. I'm actively loading into the hunting call of the wild of my Xbox. I hear people like that. I've never played it. Do you have chokes for the break actions? No, those break actions are all too old to even know about chokes. I will sub. Thank you, George. Someone just did. I appreciate that. That single shot is sweet. Thank you. Those are both single shots right there. Janice, welcome. New to the chat. Appreciate you. Shout out to Janice. Shelby says rifle. Yes, I've got a lot of rifles. 17 gaining. Not sure what that means. I have lots of rifles. We've got bolt action 338 Lapua. We've got honey rifles in there. Some military stuff here. AR, SK, AK, Sega 12 copy. Some lever actions. Lots of double barrels over here. MP5 there. Yes, sir. See you later. Thank you, Daniel, for stopping by. Double tap the screen before you leave if you could. It's not the gun fail. They're a little top heavy. Please don't ask absurd questions. Yeah, I know, right? What's up? Violet, welcome to the chat. You're new. Appreciate you showing up. You said yummy guns. Could you subscribe, please? And double tap that screen if you could. Check out our channel. We've got a lot of stuff of gun stuff, hiking stuff, hunting, mine exploring, cave exploring, stuff like that. Let's see. That blue one in the back, is that a Canic? Yes, sir. It's called the Canic Sketch. You're new as well, Joey. Appreciate you showing up. Gilly says it's a pretty good game. It's super laggy for me. I'm sitting next to my router, so I don't think it's on my end. I have 5G 5 bars, so not sure whose end it is. What's up, Ben Bratt? Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Appreciate you showing up. We are 60 subscribers away from 7K, guys. Could you all help us out with that? We only have 16 people in here. I don't know why. It's YouTube, so... Should I do 1 minute timeout? Lyndon, I don't think he's back. What do you mean you got flagged? I don't know what that means. He got flagged on his old account. Don't know what that means. Is 410 work good with buckshot? I have 410, but I don't know if I have any buckshot. I have number 9. I have a couple slugs. I got some slugs. I got them for $8 at a swap meet. 5 slugs for $8, 410. They're quarter ounce. And then I have some defense rounds that people run in their judges. I don't think I have buckshot, but I think it would work pretty good. Okay, so it's not just me that it's laggy for them. Good to know. That's strange because I have 5G full bars. 5G 5 bars. Let's see here. Audio is cutting in and out really bad. Huh. Ryan, what's up? Bro doesn't reload. He changes guns. We do both. Let me try something real quick. All right, let's see if that helped. I did a little refresh. What's up, Ryan? Mason, how's it going? How did you get all these? One at a time, buddy. Shout out to Mason. I believe he's new. Thanks for joining the chat. I love Cat. I believe you're new too. Thank you. My favorite, my semi-autos on the table is this second one down right here from the top. It's a Canic TTI Combat 9mm. Good evening. How's Skittles doing? He's doing great, Zero. What you mean, absurd questions? Somebody was asking if I was someone who offed people with guns. Yeah. That took out people with pew-pews. Okay, so I can't talk anymore. Okay, see you in a bit. Never mind. Hunting Call of the Wild needs an update, so I'm going to play World War II Call of Duty. There you go. Clip is a holster. You got some fancy hats there, fella. Hats? Gats. You mean pew-pews? Bang, bang, boom, booms? Oscar Hernandez, I believe you're new too. Shout out to Oscar Hernandez. I think I have 3 or 4 Hernandez that comes. You're a new one, I think. Thank you. We are... What is that? 57 away, guys. Subscribers from 7K. But we only got 9 people in here, supposedly, which is weird. Patty O'Brien. Pato, which is goat. I mean, not goat. Duck in Spanish. Shout out, buddy. 9mm and 270 are my favorite calibers. Nice. I have a 270 Remington 700 made late 60s, early 70s. And then this whole stack on the top left here is all 9s. 7 of them. Tresartaman says, could you name all the guns that you have right now? Could you show them all? Could you shoot a Glock 16 if you have it? They never made a Glock 16 that I know of. Glock 17. I could name all that's on the table, yes. If you wanted me to, I could. Every single gun I have in the room, I could tell you. I have about, let's see, there's 20 semi-autos on the table, 2 single shots. So that's 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 55 in the room right now. Hey, chat. Anybody seen the slow white collar? Show white collar. I liked and subscribed. Thank you, Terry. Shoulder, Glock 16 shoulder. There's no Glock 16. I don't think they ever made one. They had a 17, a 19, 43, 45, 22. They got a variety of them. I have a Glock 20 right there. It's a 10 mil. Love them guns. Thank you. If you do, double tap that screen and subscribe. We got all sorts of content on guns, guys. 32 pistol. Yes, I have. It's in this. It's in the safe. They're revolvers. I don't have them out. They were out here yesterday. Ghost Prepper, welcome. Favorite gun. My favorite gun on the table is that one right there. It's a TTI Canic Combat right there. Finally off work. Hey, what's up, AT? They make Glocks like Iron Man makes his suits. Yeah, I know, right? Mark this, mark that. FN57. Yes, sir. That one right there is an FN57. And that one's a PSA Rock 57. Ghost Pepper says, cool. Alan, been a little bit. So stupid you can't handle them, but you can display them. I know, right? Fire! Let's see if I think I gotta have that one on here. Like this. That was the sound effects, buddy. We got mods good. No, we don't do that, Justin. That is the person's fault, not the gun's fault, just so you know. When that happens to officers, unfortunately. That is the person's fault. Look, guys, we got a little voting thing on top here. What type of shotgun do you prefer in 12 gauge? A semi-automatic, a break action, which would be double barrel or single shot, or pump. We got 38% on semi and 38% on pump. Can I buy one? No, this is all educational purposes only. They are not for sale. And hey, bud, hope all is well to you in the community. So far, yep. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Rides Bikes. Put you that, pin that one. Gilly says, yeah, the disrespect towards police is just sad in my opinion. Oh, it is. It is. It's sad. They try to do their job and they get reprimanded for it. And then when they don't do their job because they're told not to, then they get reprimanded for it. How do you like a P365? Jeeble, I love that thing. The macro, that's one of my EDCs. That is an EDC, and then the 2.0 bodyguard right there is as well. Let's see, Alicia, welcome. How are you? Do you have one, Zeebly? See, how long did it take you to have all these guns? The first gun I ever bought was when I was 18 back in 08. And I still have it. It's a 22 rimfire LR Savage Mark II. My biggest buck. I actually have not gotten one. We went on a hunt last week and this week. Hiked for about 38 miles for 4 days. Never saw one buck. Saw about 20 does, though. I'm back. What's up, the best in Fortnite? The problem is the ones that overstep their boundaries or don't know the law well enough to enforce it. True that. What's the semi-automatic with wood grips? This one right there, that's a 22 PT Taurus. Cops are some of the best people in the country, in my opinion. Yes. Yeah, I have one, really like it. The thing is tiny and solid for 9mm. Yeah, and they fit, what, 12 rounds in the bigger mag one, I think? Or is it 10? 10 plus 1? 12 plus 1? I forget. Trying to get my wife to get her CCP. There you go. Alicia says, okay. Justin says, in what state are you in? Arizona. It's John. Okay, gotcha. I don't know if I'll remember that, unfortunately. I might just call you Fortnite. We'll see. It's since I don't have your actual channel name, it just says your channel handle. It's been that way. Probably Texas. No, Arizona. Show us the AK-47 if you ask nicely next time. Right there. Kalashnikov. But without them, no bueno. What's up, ARC? And what's my man? What's up, my man? I'm back. Welcome back. Today is semi-automatic pistol day. So we got all 20 of our semi-automatic pistols, plus these two little single shots that people talk about and want to know about. So welcome, John. We see you. Get your free speech permit also. I know we almost need one. It's so sad. Don't forget, yeah, 45. I have a 45 1911, and I have a 45 Colt that also shoots 45 ACPs if I change it out. Yeah, my 1911 is right there. Fourth one up. Right there. It's a Springfield Armory. Have you ever played airsoft or paintball? I haven't. I played Nerf gun. There's one with my nephews. They had a little airsoft pistol, but it wasn't very good. I've messed with it. That's about it, though. Please no all caps. Do you have a Smith & Wesson M&P? No, that one is the Bodyguard. It's not the M&P series. That one's the Bodyguard series. It's the 380. I wish I could go own a pistol, but I live in Canada and my government is a bunch of bleepers. Yeah. It's sad because you used to have those. Do I play Call of Duty? I don't. I think your cap lock is left on, buddy. A Phoenix 25. No, I don't have a Phoenix Arms of anything. They make a 22. I'm not sure about a 25. That is a Jennings 25, and this one's a Larson. Where powers are assumed that have not been delegated. Sorry, I'm going to touch my screen here before it goes out. Where powers are assumed that have not been delegated, a nullification of the act is the original remedy. Interesting. I'm from New York City. Oh, that's a hard one, dude. Especially, Justin, you just got what's his name in there, too. That's going to actually mess some stuff up. Oh, I feel it for you guys. In my opinion, Nerf is for babies, mainly because no pain, no gain. Ark says, oh, okay, I got confused with the Bodyguard MP. No worries. I might get an MP one of these times. Yep, till Justin Castro. Oh, instead of Justin Trudeau. You get into Glocks. I have one Glock. Sex stacks. I have a Glock 20. Right there. It's a 10 mil. Right there. Perfect gun for bears. Let me hold one. What's up, Marco? Mark Perez, how you doing? It's interesting what's going on with the Alberta. They're going to vote to succeed, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, to become U.S. territory of some sort. What's up, Tony? Tony Gilbert, #1. Couple new people in the chat. Thank you for coming. W's in the chat from the new people. No politics, please. I don't mind politics. It's 10 millimeter bigger than 9. Yes, it is. Let me see if I got a 10 sitting around here. I'll show you the difference. I'll show you the difference of 10, 45 ACP, and a 9. Let's see here. What's this? That's a 380, so we'll stick that out too. Where's my 10? Let's see if I got a 10 floating around here that's loose. I don't mind politics if it's not too dramatic. Let's see here. I'm getting some ammo for you to show you the difference of all the sizes you wanted to know, so we'll get you here. I just need to find a 9 here real quick. I gotta open up a box. I thought I had one sitting out already. I guess not, mate. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Right under my nose. Alright, let's line them up for you. Whoopsie. Alrighty, we'll space those out. Here you go. Can you shoot for sport? Yeah, you can shoot for sport here. So here's the difference of bullets. That one right there is a 45 ACP. That's a 10 mil. That's a 9 mil. That's a 380. So hopefully that helps. Yes, 10 mil is bigger than 9. So that one's the 10, the hollow point. That's a 9. That's a 380. That's a 45 ACP. What's a gun on the right bottom, second from right? If you're talking about this one here, that is a Makarov FEGPA 63. It's a 9x18 made in 67. That other one's a Tukarov made in by CZ, made in 54. I shoot for sport, I shoot for hunting, and I shoot for protection, defense, whatever you want to call it. The reason I died, that is it starts fighting. Sam, welcome back. I like to tell people that 223 and 556 are the same, extremely spicy 22. Technically, they are 22s, especially the 556 is a hotter round. It has more pressures. Justin says, wow, where's the 6.7 caliber? We don't make those. Luca, what's up? Appreciate you showing up. I believe you're new to the channel. Do you want to become 6,950? Guys, we're trying to get to 7,000 tonight. Do you think you could help in that? We'd love it. Could you double tap the screen too? It helps with the algorithms. Mind giving us that next sub, guys. Oh, shout out to whoever just gave us that sub. Guys, W's in the chat for that. W's in the chat. Woo woo! No, bottom, the old looking. Oh, these two? That is a Rimfire 22 made by E. Allens and Company. 1869 to 1871, little 22. That is a Stevens 22 rimfire made about 1905, 1910, something like that. That trigger is about 10 ounces. What? Someone unsubscribed. Who did that? Naughty. Do all people's pistols have safety? Revolvers mostly don't. A decent amount of pistols don't have a secondary one. Like this one has this little one back here, plus it has the trigger safety, that little wing looking thingy. Versus like this one doesn't have the wing thing, but it has the back safety. This one here has the wing thing, but not a back safety. So it's a variety. It depends what gun you have. Some Smith & Wessons have just the single and the trigger. Some have both, like this one. And then some have both. I think the 365s have both as well. Do you have any small safe recommendations? A small safe, Zeebly? Check your local, what do you call it? Tractor Supply. I have a Jericho 941. It's my favorite. Nice. No, Justin, not at all. Do you have safeties? I think he means where's the 5.7 caliber? 5.7? He probably meant 6.7 on purpose. That's a 5.7 FN. That one's a 5.7 PSA Rock. We got a couple more subs, guys. Shout out to whoever did that. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Just bought a Kimber 1911. Nice. Commander size for a concealed carry. Sweet. What's the oldest gun you have? My oldest pistol I have is right there from 1869 to 71. It's also my rarest and smallest pistol. But my oldest gun of all is down here on the ground. It's a flintlock Kentucky hunting rifle from like 1840s. It's a Stevens. That's why it looks familiar. They made bicycle gun I want. Yeah, I know that the ball on 5.56, 3 and 22. Yeah, they're all about the same. What is the gun below the white and black pistol? That one? That is a 2.0 Bodyguard 380. That's one of my EDCs. Like and subscribe, says Luke. Thank you, my friend. We had 6,952 or 53. Now we have 6,952. Who the naughty guy did that? Come on, peoples. Who did that? Who that? Who did that? Look at the subscribe screen. Oh, I got one more. It came back. What's up, Abigail? How are you? Appreciate you coming by. Favorite fun fact is the original NATO round was 7.62. It threw out. Yes, it was. 7.62 by 51. It's the same as a 308, but it's not quite as hot. Hainan says he subbed. Why, thank you. Sure enough, it went up one more. Appreciate you. We do, we also do mine content, cave exploring, hiking, stuff like that too, as well as shooting these. Good morning. Guten Morgen, says Lil Chris. Lil Chris. What's up, Lil Chris? How's it going, brother? Guitar wall hanger. Works well for displaying the antiques. What are long and odd shape? There you go. I know, right? I have a SIG M17 with Vortex red dot. Nice. I have a SIG M18 with SIG red dot. Do you have one of those folding 22 revolvers? Oh, like the switch, the 22 switch, or the life card? I do not. Technically, I mean, this does fold. Both of these are. That's a top tilt, and this is a side tilt. Can you put the camera at the screen? That one right there? Sure. Good morning in Dutch is Guten Morgen. Well, that's also a German, too. Guten Morgen is German. The M14 is one of my dream, at least fire-wise. Yeah, no joke. Perfect at hot cross buns. Not sure what that is. Not the Mini 14. Oh, the Mini 14. Well, you said M14. So, yeah, probably the M14. There you go. The M14, they had an M4, M14, M16, something like that. Hey, Abigail, we've been pointing it to it for a while. Do you have a 20K, a 2KL? You mean like a... Thanks for the subscription. Are you talking about a 2011? Yeah, I got a 2011. You were born in Germany. Okay. That's a double stack 1911, 2011 right here. Thesis Night Stalker. Thanks for that second subscription. Thank you. I was born in Germany. A song says aviation. I'm perfect at hot cross buns. Oh, that's a song? Okay. It's only 3:39 in Deutschland. I unsubscribed. Just kidding. I subscribed. Thank you. Deutschland. You're in Deutschland? Thank you, Abigail. I really appreciate it. Well, in Dutch, I pronounce with more of an H sound, and in German, you can hear the G. Yeah. Guten Morgen. Yours is more like good Morgen. Guten Morgen. It's okay. Now you can put it back. Okay. Too bad you can only hold 2. I got toes. I have a tail, allegedly, right? Do we have a tail? Thank you for those 2 subscriptions. Shout out to whoever just gave us those. Thank you, guys. Dubbers in the chat forever did that. Appreciate you. Well, I'm not a monkey anymore, so I guess I lost that tail, unfortunately. No. Whoops. I don't believe in evolution, so yeah. Well, let's see. I think I lost one of my little 22s came off the table, the little bullet. You know where I live, silly goose? I don't remember, honestly. Oh, yeah, I do. Duh. Yeah, I do. If you're really born in Germany, what is 300 in Germany? W's in the chat. For wheel, get a rifle. Okay, sure. Okay, sure. We got rifles. We got a whole bunch more inside the safe. I'm just a kid, but I love your channel. Thank you. What is the biggest bullet you have? I have a 338 Lapua, which is right there. It's a Ruger precision rifle, sniper rifle. And then I have a 10-gauge shotgun and a 500 Magnum. Jaro, what's up? Kimosabi, Wiki, what's up? Wrong, bad trade. I meant M1, M1 carbine, M14, M16, then M4. There you go. Very confusing. Learning military nuclear systems. An M4 can either be a tank, gun, or clothing. I know, right? 30.6. Yes, it's in the safe. 30.6 is in the safe. What's up, Moist Beans? Affinity. Zeus, that's his other name. Zeus or Zeus, however you pronounce it. Zeus. Zuaus. Zawoozy. Do I have an M1 Grand? We wish. Main Sharu. Thank you for coming to Desert Armory and More. Thank you for the subscriptions, guys. We are 40 away from 7K. Could you help us out, guys? We'd really appreciate that. Can you show us every pistol that you have? Well, these are all the semi-automatics I have. We have 7.9 mil. These are all oddball rounds, like 5.7, 10 mil, 45 ACP, 7.62 by 25 Tuckeroff, 9 by 18 Makarov, 380. These little 222s, all these 22s and 25s. We've got a 338 Lapua, some military there, some good old lever actions, an MP5, some double barrel shotguns, all sorts of stuff. Who was that guy that the FBI and ghillie suits that was in the guy's property and a bunch of stuff happens? Not sure. Dude, that 6 looks cool. Thank you. I play clarinet. Have you ever hit a deer? As in with a vehicle? No. With a bullet, we went hunting last week, this week, but unfortunately, we never found one buck after 4 days of hunting, or was it 5? And we hiked about 38 miles, never saw a buck. Up and down steep mountains and hills. Like and subscribe, it's 6-7 is haunting you. Do you have a Desert Echo? You mean a Desert Eagle? No. What's the blue gun? A Turtle Cat, welcome back. That's a Canic TTI Combat. Sorry, a Canic Sketch. The next one down is a Combat. Canic Sketch. Have you tried eating bear or would you? Yes, I have 8 bear. Welcome, Banana Republic. You're new to the chat. Guys, shout out to Banana Republic. Thank you for coming by. I have had bear, yes. Pull out a 5.56 or 22 and a 25. Let me see. I've got these are 25s right here. Those are 22s. And then obviously the 223 5.56 is right there. Do I have a KM10? No. Aviation dude, what's with the toy gun on your channel? The optics doesn't seem to have glass. No Desert Eagles, Abigail. What handgun would you recommend for people who are buying their first gun? For light defense? Depending on how good your budget is. If you have a decent budget, get yourself a Taurus or something like that, or a Canic. If you have maybe a little more, get a 6-hour 365, which is right here, or a M&P, Smith & Wesson, or a Bodyguard. For for smaller ones, I would say for carry, those are decent ones. Also, the Taurus G2 2C and G3C. Check it out. Dude, it's airsoft. What's your strongest gun? 338 Lapua right there for rifles, and for shotguns is my 10 gauge. And for handguns, revolvers would be 500 Magnum, and for handgun semi-auto is the 10 millimeter right there. Glock 20. You freak out when you forget where you place your handguns. No, sir. No, Valerina. We do not have those. Do you have an M11? No. What's up, Zookeeper? Welcome back. Thanks for answering the chat's questions and not just rumble on. I try my best. Aviation, but the optics is black where the red dot glass should be. Aha. On the short. There you go. Let's see here. Message redacted. What's up, Tony? Welcome back. Turtle Cat. I have a Glock 20 Gen 5 as my EC. That's a big gun. Mine's a Glock Gen 3 because that's all that Cali approved of. I used to live in Cali, and Gen 3 and lower is what they still allowed. KK, thank you. You're welcome, Sand. Do I have an M11? No, I don't. I've only owned one handle, and I was a Taurus. There you go. Handgun. There you go. What is the oldest gun in years you own? For handguns would be this one, made in 1869 to 1871, little 22. It's my rarest and smallest too. That's my oldest rifle or gun in general. That's from like 1940s. Unfortunately, I can't read Russian. I'm sorry, Munich, or whatever your name is. Which one is the best one for stopping an intruder? Some people say shotgun, some people say handgun, some people say AR-15. Use the Wood Brother. I don't have it in here. My G3C Toro. There you go. $250 for a 12-round Glock 43X with pics like real. It's best idea for optics and carry gun. There you go. Nice collection. Thank you, Erica. Appreciate you. I think you're new. Thank you for that. What's the cheapest gun you have? On the table would be that one. It was like 83 cheeseburgers. I have a shotgun in the safe I got for cheaper than that, 50 buckaroos years ago at a yard sale. Nice collection, thank you. Let's see, someone redacted a message. Yeah, I can't read that either. That is Chinese. Hey, what is your favorite gun you have? Robert, welcome to the chat, by the way. One of my favorite for handguns, semi-auto, is that right there. Canik TTI Combat. My favorite bolt action is my 338 Lapua Ruger Precision right there. Favorite semi-automatic is my AK Kalashnikov right there. My favorite lever action is my Model 92, made in 1895 right here. Hexagon barrel, chambered in .32, Winchester centerfire. Favorite revolver is in that blue box. It's a Smith & Wesson 460 Magnum. And my favorite shotgun is this 10-gauge Beretta Silverhawk made in 1960. Hello, he says. I knew you could speak English. I'm not sure what I sure got sights in my Marlin. I'm depending between 4X or red dot. Marlin lever action? Nah. Do you ever show your face? I have before. And I have right now. Hey guys, welcome to Desert Armory and More, all 28 of you. Could you all double tap that screen? Or if you're on a tablet or computer, go down below and push that thumbs up. Helps with the algorithms. And could you also subscribe? Because someone just unsubscribed after they saw my face. They're like, that guy's scary looking. What's wrong with him? Anyways, appreciate y'all showing up. We do gun content, mine exploring, cave exploring, and hiking. Check us out, guys. One of the main characters of our show is for our hiking trips. And mine exploring is our dog, Skittles. He's a Ret healer. Check him out, guys. Say hi to him in the chat. He's an awesome little doggy. That made no sense. Yeah, interesting. He does sometimes, Abigail. 556. Yes, sir. That one right there, Turtle. Not sure what I want to go with. Auto-correct. There you go. Well, I'm also from Russia. Why does Taurus get so much hate? People think they're garbage. They're actually pretty good. I have two Tauruses. I have this Taurus 22 PT, and then I have a Taurus Rossi 3030 lever action. Do you have a 1911? Cart Money. Yes, that one right there with the wood handles is. It's a 45 ACP 1911 A1 mil spec. Right there. See that? There be. Welcome from Russia. Do you have an M1 carbine? We wish. America. Yes, sir. That's where we're at. before the G series came out and the PT11, the Taurus sucked. That is true. What's the cheapest gun you have? That one I already mentioned already. We answered that one already, Faith. America, yes sir. You have the Taurus PT92. It's a clone of the Beretta 92. Yes sir. Show PM. Not sure what that is. Do you have a 1911? I already answered that one. Do you ever show your face? I already answered that one. Best gun for hunting deer in your opinion out of your collection? What I have, I used my 30-30 on my last hunt. Fortunately, we didn't see any bucks. We didn't get to use it. I also had my 270 and 308 with me. But those three are good. A 6.5 Creedmoor is good. 308, like I said, yeah, that's good too. What else is a good one? Some people, for bigger game, they want to use like 7mm, 300 mag, stuff like that. First gun ever, Faith, was my 22 rimfire bolt action Savage Mark II. I still got it. It's in the safe. Got it when I was 18, and I'm 35 now. I just did a face reveal. Got my sub today for sure. Thank you, Edwin. Appreciate you. Edward, sorry. Okay, thanks. Was just curious. You're welcome. Everyone like and subscribe. Consider dropping a super chat to help get Jerome a Taurus TX22 with an FRT to make videos on the channel. Thank you. Do you have a band yet? Blake, I have two of them. One's down there. It's supposed to be over there. That is for my 303 British Lee Enfield number 4 Mark I. The other one is on my SKS right here in Arinco. Right there. That's from 52. Do I have a 1911? I already answered that one. You need gold plated. No, this one's brass. That one's brass. I don't have any gold plated. Show me AK-47. That's right here, buddy. Right there, my friend. AK-47, 7.62 by 39. What gun do you use when you go hiking in person? I use a Glock 20. Glock 20 or a plus P's in the 9mm. Do you have got any pumps? Yes, I have 3 pump shotguns, 2 12s and a 20. And Beretta, Zookeeper, we have 1 Beretta. This Beretta 10-gauge Silverhawk made in 1960. Walther, I have a Walther P22. What you have in 308? I have a 308 Savage Axis Gen 1. It's not in the room currently. Like the Makarov and Tokarov. Yes, sir, they're nice. You ever played Call of Duty in video games? I have not. Think you all get some wall racking for the rifles? It would be nice to get some more racks in here or some, I'm not sure about like hold-up displays. I think it would be nice, but I don't know how much it would match the genre of what I have. Because gun racks like these work better for older looking rifles. So I'd probably like move that over and put another one in here to put the other shotguns on down here. Let's see, what state do you live in? Just wondering. Arizona. 92FS M9 is a great platform. Yes, sir. I have over 1,700 rounds, 17,000 through your 92FS. Nice. My newest gun by year is this blue one. That blue one came out at the beginning of 2025. Yes, Turtle, we are in Arizona. I'm in southern Arizona. Southern eastern side. No need to answer if you don't want to. Southern Arizona. I'll be back in a little bit. Got to take a shower. See you, buddy. Why did someone delete Mr. Hunt's message? He was just saying, yo, Desert Armory. Sorry, Mr. Hunt. Somebody just accidentally deleted your message. Jerome is where he lives. Arizona is where he lives. Yes, sir. Question of the day for the pistol on the table. Which has the most comfortable trigger pressure? And which is your favorite for the trigger squeeze? Let's see if I can answer this. Other than someone's being naughty and we'll get to 63 and then we'll get 62, 63, 62, 63. Yeah, someone's being naughty. How should I say this? My worst trigger, I would say, might be this PT22, or actually it's probably this Larson 25. The softest trigger, as in squeeze, would be this. It's about 12 ounces, probably. It's not even a pound. You barely breathe on it, it goes off. But my nicest, crispest triggers I have are these two Canics. The TTI Combat is the nicest trigger I have. That one's the next on that Signature Series Sketch. Next would be probably either this Thesis Double Stack or my 45 ACP right here. Honestly, it's really good. So I know you have a big collection. Do you have a 500 Magnum? I do. It's in the safe. I had it out yesterday. I have some videos of me shooting it as well. I also have a 460 Magnum and a 500. I mean a 357. Do I have a 450 Bushmaster? I don't, Scotty. Thank you for coming by. You like Arizona. I do too. That's why I came back. So my dad recommended me to you because he thought you could get me a good gun. I don't sell anything here, James. I can give good recommendations, but I don't sell anything. 2 people just unsubscribed. Who in the world did that? They belong in... Where's my little jail button? Where's my jail cell door closing button? Who did that? They belong in jail. Yes, sir. Who did that? Dead naughty. Because we had 6964. I'm sorry I can't read your language. Walther and PM copy, SKS, 762mm, very good carbine, have SVD. Got a SKS right there, my friend. Norinco. And we have a Walther 22 right there. P22. Might have scammed or capital letters. Spammed. I'm not sure. Jerome doesn't sell anything, but he can recommend. Yes, I can recommend. These are all educational purposes only. Do you have a Colt 25? As in the brand Colt of a 25? No. I do have these 2 that are 25s. That's a Jennings. That's a Larson. I'm a just guy, bro. What's up? Been a while. Make sure you know what you click moderator. It happens, though. Yeah, he accidentally deleted somebody's. Do you have a 450 Bushmaster? Oh, wait a minute. I hope. You guys, I got to scroll up back to that person's... Okay, I was making sure he didn't silence him accidentally. That's been done too accidentally. This is scary. Why is it so scary? They're perfectly fine by themselves. It's the person behind it that makes it scary. They themselves are perfectly fine. Just got a High Point 40 Smith & Wesson carbine for under 2. Nice. How many guns you got? 80, 100, something like that. Amendments, the second one. Yes, sir. Zeebly. You like Pelican cases? I think they're nice, but I think they're a little overpriced. I actually get cases from Harbor Freight. They're Apache ones. I have that small one. I have 2 of their medium ones, or their larges, actually. 2 of their larges. There's one there. That's their large one. I have 2 of those. And then I have their small one. I think it's actually their medium one. And then I have their real large one right there. Yeah, I'm looking for a good recommendation. Looking for a 9, a 380. What you looking for? But you're also the person who put me in timeout for my age. Don't remember me doing that. Probably was one of my moderators. Just don't tell me your age and you're fine. Get a 1022 as your first gun. That would be a first good gun. Yes, it would. Let's see. These weapons of war are uncalled for. Huh. Really? My Constitution in America would tell you otherwise. But anyways. And not all of them are weapons of war. So, yeah. I have a Smith & Wesson 19-3. When I bought it, I didn't know, but it has a lighter hammer spring. Someone fell down the hammer screw too, so the single action trigger pull is like 10 to 12 ounces. Dude, dangerous. Not drop safe then. Jameson, you got to get it 18 LOL, but Jerome is chill. No, you have to be at least, usually YouTube's guidelines is 16 and older for this stuff. That's what it's age restricted as. But just don't tell me your age, and if you behave, I'm fine. I didn't act. Yeah. I don't know what it was. I don't know, Jameson. But yeah, I don't need to know your age. If you're chill, I have no problem. Don't tell me. How to become a mod? If I need one, I usually get somebody. So what does it take to become a mod? What's your favorite brand? Overall, I'd say Smith & Wesson, even though I don't have a lot of them. A Glock 10 mil with a red dot. That would be nice, Evan. I do have a 10 mil, but it's not milled for a... It's right here. For an optics. I would have to get it milled. And you already pay 6 something for that thing, so it's so expensive already. Do you have police revolvers? Yes, I have 2 of them in the safe. They're police positives. They're Colts. Everyone has a phone at this point. Why can't people call the police when there's an issue? Random, because sometimes when the police gets there, the deed that someone tried doing already happened, and there goes your loved one or yourself. Or maybe you have a rabbited dog attacking your livestock, or a coyote eating your chickens. So yeah, there you go. Thoughts on Smith & Wesson M&P? I think they're a great gun, Matt. That is a good option for a carry gun. I have a 2.0 Bodyguard. I don't have an M&P yet. One of these days. Love the bullet behind the trigger. Bullet behind the trigger. Those actually aren't bullets. Those are the rods for cleaning a shotgun. It helps hold up the guns. It's a long cleaning rod for shotguns. Exactly. I sold my Taurus because I didn't feel comfortable holding one. Being chat a lot, Turtle. I got it because I'm chronically online, addicted to streams. Blake says, and I love Arizona. I was born there. Nice. I was born in Tucson at Northwest Medical Center. Do you have a scar? Scotty, I don't. I have an FN 5.7, but not a scar. Edward, I put a How grip sleeve on the G3C and it made world's difference. There you go. I'll stick to my hands, and if he got at me, oh well. Random bot 3660. It's just a tool, no difference from a hammer. I know, because you could clonk someone in the head. Do you got a police? I mentioned that, Cartman. They're in the safe. I got 2 police revolvers in the safe. Any handguns? You're funny, James. They're right here. Good luck on hitting 7K tonight. I'd love to, but wow, they're not coming in, guys. If you're new to the channel, could you all subscribe, please? We're trying to hit 7,000. Just don't tell me your age and you'll be fine. Yeah. Then I don't have to kick you out. Yes, Jerome is Mr. Nimbus. He controls the police. Yeah. I won't time out if you're not old, but chill. Can you have some autos in Cali? Yes, actually, some of these were bought in California. Where's my little pointer? Hello, pointer. So that was bought in California. That was bought in California. That was bought in Cali. That was bought in Cali. That one was bought in Cali. These 2 were bought in Cali. That's not a semi-auto. The AK and the SK and the AR are both bought in Cali. They're both semi-autos. So yeah, you can buy a lot of semi-autos. You just have a little restrictions. Some of them. Thank you for that subscription. Whoever did that. Shout out to whoever did that. Thank you so much. We're trying to get to 7,000 tonight. The AR shoots 5.56. Yes, it also would shoot 223. Yeah, I was going to say the police response time can be up to an hour. I know, right? Police jobs aren't to save you; they're to show up and collect facts, is what I would think after the fact. Yeah, why call the cops when someone's already at your house when the police could take 30 minutes or more to arrive? You a fan of iron sights? It seems. Well, not all my guns have optic cuts like all these don't. I have optics for these 2, as you can tell. I also, this one doesn't have cuts. That one does, but that's a carry, so I like it not to have one. I have optics for these 2 Canics. I just haven't got the plates yet. It's these Vipers right here. I plan on putting those on. I got them for really cheap. They're $320 sights for $120 something. Off of Optics Planet. But anywho, MP 2.0 metal is very cool. Yes. Don't have one, but it's tempting. Yes, it is. The one behind the gun lives forever. K-Dot. Is that a Browning high power? No, it's not. That one right there, if you're talking about that one, that's a Tuckeroff 7.62 by 25. That is a Makarov FEG PA63 made in 67. If you can see that little crown there. 67 underneath it. 6.7. I just noticed that one. And then that one is a Mil-Spec 1911. Right there, mate. And that's a 10 mil Glock. Remember when Second Matter, the police are only minutes away? Yeah, I know, right? Jacob Scat. What's up? Jacob's Cat. Sorry. I subscribe so hard right now. Thank you. James says, any handgun recommendations? 2.0 Bodyguard, like this thing right here, the Smith & Wesson. If you got smaller hands, even if you have bigger, I have large hands. Fits great. Another one would be a Prime 9 Canic, a 365 SIG, a Clock 43X, the Taurus G3C, the G2C. First name, if you don't mind.
It's right there, mate. There's my first name, Edward.
LOL bot, don't be freaky. Freaky. One of the best revolvers in the world, Smith & Wesson. Yes, it is. You're all right. Rather direct you by first name if you don't mind. People just call me Desert. You can just call me Desert. You can call me Jerome too. A lot of people do that too. Glad I subbed across this channel. Thank you, Edward. 1-800-GUNS.com. I love it. You're new to the channel. Appreciate you showing up, buddy. Don't know you from Adam. I think you're new. Appreciate you. For some reason, someone unsubscribed. I have no idea why. So, best revolver could be Korth. Korth, those are very expensive revolvers, if I recall. Don't call the cops if someone is at your house. Take care of the threat, then call the cops. Jacob says hi. Turtle, unless you own a backhoe, then call the cops. Don't call them. Yeah. Do you have any Rittenhouse 15s? I don't. Random. If you ever want optics deals, call Euro Optics and ask for Connor. He hooks it up when he can. Hooked me up when I picked up a ACOG a year ago. Nice. Unless you're in Cali. I know, right? Bodyguard is cool, but nearly $30 for 50 rounds of... That's the problem. I can get... I think the ones I got... These aren't training, though. This is a box of 20, or was it 25? Can't remember. These are like one of the best defense rounds for 380. The PDX Defender Winchesters. They're $28 and something a box of 20 or 25, so they're over $1 a round. But, you know, if some animal or somebody is coming after you, whatever, got to use it, I guess. Hopefully not. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like 40 either, honestly. Could never live in Cali. The gun laws are strict. I lived there for a while and we got out of there. Moist, yes, I have tried that one. I don't really like the way it shoots and love my guns. There you go. Hello, I'm back. What's up, Floppa? We had 6,965. Come on, folks. It's a bit snappy, the Taurus G36. That kind of is too, and honestly, the 2.0 is as well. That's just the idea of guns, guys, the little guys. Desert, got it. I'll be tuning in. Love the collection. Thank you, Edward. What happened to my wrench in chat? You never had one. You funny random bot. He says he never had one. Hello, Floppo. Waste. I only shoot a few times. Got mad at it and threw it in the pool. Oh, dude. So it looks like semi-auto 12 gauge wins. Aw, should have been pump. Tempting tantrum. Temper Johnson. Huh? Okay, what state? I'm in Arizona. Johnson didn't drown guns. Don't drown guns. He's drowning guns. I was so hoping we'd get to 7,000 tonight. The problem is we're probably going to lose 15 overnight. It's usually about that much, and I take so long to get what I do get. 16 in the chat, 69 likes. Appreciate y'all. Never make that drowning noise again. Okay. Temper. Let's see here. In Russia now, do PLK New Lebedve construction. Not sure what that is. Please don't end. If we do, we will just restart it. We're probably going to restart it. That okay? We'll restart it in a couple minutes. That way we get right after an hour. That's usually what I do. I do an hour because it dwindles down to, like right now, 15 people. And then we just restart it. It gets us back in the algorithms. The grounding noises sound like the tortoise sounds in Minecraft. Oh, I don't know. I don't do Minecraft. I've watched people play it, like on Mr. Beast gaming video. Turtle says, "Bro, don't worry. We'll restart it. Don't worry. We'll restart the chat and you return back." Mr. Beast. Whoops. Yeah, some people don't like him. I think he's like, to me, I think he's a middle of the ground, middle of the road type of person in a way. I mean, hey, I shout out to him what he did to his channel. I mean, he started it super young, got it to a multi-billion-dollar company. So, only real MC fans watch Dan TDM or Tobuscus before he was a pet. Whoa. I mean, my dad won't let me go to Ohio for something like that. For a pew-pew? Well, it depends what your laws are. You can't go across state lines with certain stuff. Get older. Let's see. I think the PLK is like a Russian-made striker fire. Oh, yeah, because most Russian handguns would be hammer fired. Never thought about that before. Huh. You know, like the Mausers and the broomstick Mauser and the Lugers. Although the Luger, can you call that a hammer? Oh, how has constitutional carry no license need to own on here or carry? Grow up and move here before it's too late. Yeah, Arizona has the same constitutional carry. You can carry it whatever way you want. In your nose, on top of your hat, on your belt, on your back, in your pants. All sorts. Hide it wherever you want. No, it's for moist strangers. Moist strains? I'm here. Hey, Boom Boom. We're about to restart it again, buddy. That way we can get back in the algorithms. Try to get to 7,000. We barely got any subs on this one. It was worse than the live before. The second one was worse. But yeah, we'll probably restart it, guys. If we restart the live, will you return? Put a 1 in the chat if you'll return. Thanks, it's 10 a.m. here. Okay, Boom Boom's going to return. So the channel name is Desert Armory and More. If you recently subscribed and you don't have your notifications on, it won't alert you, and it probably won't anyways, even if you do. So Desert Armory and More is the channel name. We're going to restart it again and hopefully go for at least a half hour, maybe a little more, depending on how long it goes, how well it goes. Hopefully we can hit 7,000. We were, 35 away, but unfortunately somebody was a nincompoop and took one away. So now we're 36 away. Anywho, we'll be right back, guys. DesertArmoryAndMore out for a little bit. We'll be right back, folks.